Chosen ones, what I'm about to reveal to you is not by chance. You were meant to hear this message. If you've found yourself here, understand that it's divine alignment, not coincidence. You are stepping into a season of your life that may feel unfamiliar, even lonely, but this is a necessary phase for your spiritual evolution. There is a powerful transformation happening, and with it comes a period of separation. You may notice relationships fading, friendships drifting, and a deep sense of solitude surrounding you. But listen carefully. This is not rejection, this is refinement. God is intentionally removing distractions so that you can hear His voice more clearly than ever before. This isolation is a sacred calling. It is a sign that you are being prepared for something greater, something beyond what you can currently see. Your spiritual gifts are being strengthened, your purpose is being revealed, and your connection with the divine is deepening in ways you never imagined. Yes, this path may feel heavy at times, but don't mistake solitude for abandonment. This is your moment of transformation. Know this, your breakthrough is already in motion. The blessings, revelations, and divine assignments meant for you are on their way. You are being set apart for a reason, and soon, everything will make sense. Before we continue this life-changing message, take a moment to do 3 things. Hit that like button. Subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and comment 11 below to confirm your alignment with this divine shift. This simple moment of recognition will activate the energy required to align you with God's divine plan. If you are truly ready to receive this message, stay with me until the end. I promise what you learn here today will shift your life forever. There comes a time when you feel as if you are walking alone, as if the world is moving at a pace that feels foreign to you. You may feel disconnected from others, misunderstood, or as if you are being set apart for a reason you cannot yet comprehend. But let me assure you, this experience is not random. If you are going through this, you may be a chosen one, handpicked by a higher power for a mission far greater than your human mind can yet conceive. The solitude you feel is not one of abandonment, it is one of divine transformation. God is shaping you for a purpose so profound that isolation is necessary for your growth. Look to history, and you will see that those called for greatness often underwent periods of solitude. Moses in the wilderness, Jesus in the desert, even Nelson Mandela in confinement. These moments were not punishments but sacred seasons of preparation. It was in stillness that they found clarity, strength, and the divine wisdom to walk in their true purpose. Right now, you may feel distant from the world, but know that this is part of your divine refinement. You are not just enduring this season, you are being prepared. This isolation is the soil in which your spiritual roots grow deep, allowing you to become an unshakable force of light. It is in this space that you will hear the whispers of God, calling you toward your highest destiny. Being chosen comes with sacrifices. You may notice friendships fading, romantic relationships feeling distant, or even loved ones misunderstanding your journey. But this is not a punishment, it is protection. The people who are not meant to walk with you in this next chapter are being gently removed so that you can focus on your divine calling. A seed cannot grow if it is constantly disrupted by its surroundings. And so, God places you in solitude to nurture the purpose within you. This is not a season of loneliness, it is a season of divine alignment. Use this time to build an unshakable bond with yourself and with God. Through self-love, self-discovery, and faith, you will lay the foundation for the relationships and opportunities that are destined to come. When the time is right, the right people will enter your life, drawn to the light that has been cultivated in your solitude. At the core of this process is transformation. God is not leaving you in despair, He is leading you through a sacred refinement. Think of how gold must be melted, purified, and shaped before it becomes something of great value. In the same way, your soul is being tested, strengthened, and prepared. The pain, the isolation, the trials you face now, they are forging you into something extraordinary. You may feel as though you are walking through fire. But know this: you are never alone. God is beside you, guiding you, removing what no longer serves you, and preparing you to shine brighter than ever before. Trust this process, for it is leading you to the life you were always meant to live. The transformation happening within you right now is not only powerful but also sacred. You are being prepared to serve in a way you never imagined possible. But why do you feel so alone on this journey? Because the work you are doing is unlike any other. The chosen ones carry a unique spiritual energy that many around them may not understand. This energy, though beautiful, can be overwhelming for those who are not yet ready to receive it. That is why you may find it difficult to connect deeply with others. Your light shines too brightly, and the depth of your soul is sometimes beyond what others can comprehend. Loneliness is often the price of greatness. The more you grow in spiritual awareness, the fewer people you will find who are on the same frequency as you. But remember, this is not a punishment, it is a necessary part of your evolution. God has set you apart because He knows the weight of the mission you will carry. And to fulfill that mission, you need to cultivate a deep relationship with yourself and with Him. This relationship will become the source of your strength as you navigate this path. Whenever loneliness creeps in, remember that God is using this time to strengthen your connection with Him. You are never truly alone. He is always with you, guiding you, whispering to you in the stillness. The relationships you long for will come at the right time. And when they do, they will be built on understanding and shared purpose. Solitude is one of the most powerful tools God uses to shape His chosen ones. In the quiet, He speaks to your heart, revealing truths about your life and purpose that you cannot hear in the noise of the world. It is in this stillness that you become more attuned to your inner voice, to the whispers of your soul that guide you toward your highest path. Imagine a sculptor carefully shaping a masterpiece. They do not rush the process. Instead, they take their time, carving away what does not belong until only the final creation remains. God is doing the same with you. Every moment of isolation, every second of silence is His hand at work, molding you into something extraordinary. Loneliness is not a sign of being lost. It is an invitation to fully surrender to God's will. There are no distractions, no pressures, no expectations, only you and Him. This is where you will find clarity, strength, and the courage to move forward in your purpose. Have you ever wondered why your relationships seem short-lived or why some people drift away? The truth is that your spiritual energy is powerful, and sometimes it stirs emotions in others that they are not ready to face. You are a soul of depth, and your presence can awaken reflections in others that they may not be prepared to handle. But remember this: it is not a bad thing. Your energy is a gift, and the right people will be drawn to it in time. In this season of solitude, understand that not everyone is meant to stay close to you. Some people enter your life only to leave when they realize they cannot match the intensity of your calling. This is not rejection, it is part of the divine plan. God is helping you create space for those who are aligned with your energy and mission. Though it may feel painful, know that your energy is not the problem. You are simply vibrating at a frequency that not everyone can match. Keep walking in faith, for you are being prepared for a mission that only the chosen ones can carry. Trust that in the right time, God will send the people meant to walk alongside you, those who are on the same frequency, who will understand you, support you, and grow with you. Every challenge you face in isolation is part of God's divine preparation for the mission ahead. This time of solitude is not wasted. It is a sacred process of deep transformation, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It is in isolation that you are being strengthened, refined, and prepared to step into your calling. Every hardship, every tear, and every moment of doubt is molding you into the person capable of carrying the weight of your divine purpose. Isolation is often the testing ground where your character is shaped. The pain of solitude forces you to confront parts of yourself that you may have ignored. but it is also where you learn your most valuable lessons, becoming stronger, more resilient, and more connected to your true self. These lessons are the foundation of the great work God is preparing you for. When this process of refinement is complete, you will not only be someone who has endured trials but someone who is ready to lead, inspire, and serve others in a way that only you can. Remember, every step you take in solitude is bringing you closer to the person you are destined to become. Trust the process, for it is transforming you in ways that will equip you for the incredible work ahead. Solitude is not just about being alone, it is about evolving. It is about disconnecting from the distractions of the world so that you can, when you feel the weight of walking alone, remember that God is never far from you. You are never truly alone, even in silence. He is there, guiding you, speaking wisdom into your heart. Trust in this journey, for it is shaping you into the person you need to be to fulfill your divine destiny. The people you meet along this journey will offer support, but your path is one that requires inner strength and resilience. This is your time to build yourself, to learn to trust your inner wisdom, and to deepen your connection with God. Walking alone is not about abandonment, it is about preparation. Your journey is not just about transforming yourself but also about changing the world around you. Trust that this solitude is part of the divine plan that God has designed for your life. In time, your mission will lead you to those who share your vision and purpose. Have you ever noticed how some people come and go in your life? Sometimes, it feels like they can't handle your energy, and this might leave you wondering why. The truth is, your energy is too powerful for those who are not yet ready. When you live in alignment with your purpose, your spiritual energy vibrates at a different frequency. This can create an imbalance for those who have not yet embarked on their own spiritual path. But this does not mean you are doing anything wrong or that you are unworthy of companionship. On the contrary, it simply means that your calling is far greater than what most people can comprehend at this moment. When someone cannot match your energy, they may drift away, but that does not diminish your worth. Trust that God is protecting you by bringing the right people into your life at the right time. One of the greatest challenges of isolation is that it forces you to confront past wounds. These wounds, emotional scars from past relationships, childhood trauma, or moments of deep hurt, can be difficult to face, but they are also part of the healing God has in store for you. During this time, He is giving you the opportunity to heal so that you can move forward with a clear heart and a purified soul. Healing is not always a smooth process. There will be moments when old pain resurfaces, and you may feel the urge to close yourself off, but understand that these feelings are part of God's process. By facing them, you are allowing God to touch your broken places and restore you to wholeness. This process may be painful, but it is necessary for the next phase of your journey. Each wound healed makes you stronger, more compassionate, and more aligned with your divine purpose. Transformation is never easy. It requires letting go of old habits, outdated beliefs, and parts of yourself that no longer serve your higher purpose. In this season of isolation, God is orchestrating a deep transformation in you. This process may feel uncomfortable, even agonizing at times, but it is all part of His divine design. Imagine a caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly. It must go through the dark, constricting cocoon phase before it can spread its wings. Likewise, your transformation may feel confining, but it is preparing you for your breakthrough. Trust that every moment of discomfort is shaping you into the person who will rise with newfound strength, wisdom, and purpose. The isolation you are experiencing is not random, it is intentional. God is using this time to prepare you for a higher calling, one that will have a profound impact on the world around you. While you may not yet see the full picture, know that everything you are going through right now is part of a greater plan. This period of solitude is the foundation upon which your purpose will be built. Think of it as the calm before the storm, because when the storm of your destiny arrives, you will be fully prepared to embrace it. This is the time to cultivate the inner strength, wisdom, and resilience you need to fulfill your mission. Once the doors to your destiny open, you will no longer be the person you once were. You will stand as a chosen one, unshaken by the storm, carrying the light of truth, love, and enlightenment into the world. God does not isolate His chosen ones without purpose. Your separation from the world is not rejection, it is preparation. In the quiet spaces of your life, a higher purpose is being cultivated. Trust in this process, even when the reasons are unclear. You are being refined for something far greater than you can yet comprehend. The time spent in solitude is not wasted, it is the foundation upon which your future is being built. Stay focused on your personal and spiritual growth, for in due time, the meaning behind this isolation will reveal itself. Isolation may leave you feeling exposed, uncertain, even lonely, but it is also a sacred teacher. In this season, you are learning emotional independence, the ability to stand strong on your own. To draw strength not from others but from within, like a tree that sinks its roots deep into the earth, gaining stability from within rather than from external support. You too are developing resilience that will sustain you through life's inevitable storms. Through this experience, you are being taught to rely on your own inner strength and to trust fully in God's guidance. As you grow in emotional independence, you will find yourself less swayed by the opinions of others, less dependent on external validation, and more attuned to your inner calling. This independence is not about isolation for its own sake, it is about standing firm in your truth, walking confidently in your purpose, and living authentically. The world may try to tell you that your worth is measured by how much you fit in. But God is teaching you that your worth lies in your divine uniqueness. The final stage of this journey is empowerment. Every challenge, every tear, every lesson learned in solitude is shaping you into the person God has destined you to be. When the time comes for you to step into your calling, you will do so with unshakable confidence. This empowerment is not just for your own benefit, it is for the world. You are being prepared to serve, to lead, and to make an impact beyond what you can presently imagine. Through your isolation, you have been placed in a training ground for greatness. Every moment of stillness, every instance of discomfort, has been refining you. Your past has prepared you. Your solitude has strengthened you. And now, you are ready to walk boldly in your divine purpose. With God by your side, nothing is impossible. In the midst of solitude, there is a profound silence that can feel overwhelming. Yet within that silence lies the voice of God, speaking more clearly than ever before. The distractions of the world fade, and you are given the gift of divine clarity. This period of separation is not about loneliness, it is about presence. The presence of God, who is guiding, molding, and preparing you. While the world may tell you that you need constant companionship, God is showing you that He is the only constant you truly need. He is using this time to refine your heart, strengthen your faith, and deepen your trust. The space that once felt empty is actually an invitation for God to fill you completely, making you whole in ways you never imagined possible. This journey is personal, requiring deep self-reflection and honesty. In this time of solitude, you are forced to look inward, to confront your truths, to heal old wounds, and to understand your true self. Self-awareness is a gift. It allows you to see both your strengths and the areas that need growth. As you reflect, God illuminates the path ahead, showing you where you are meant to go and who you are meant to become. Your isolation is not a curse, it is a calling. You are not being left behind, you are being elevated. And when you emerge from this season, you will do so with wisdom, strength, and purpose. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and know that you are being prepared for something extraordinary. Stepping into your true power is not just a call, it is a profound journey that leads to awakening. As you begin to reflect on yourself, you'll find that the beauty of self-reflection does not only bring answers but also clarity. You may not fully understand your mission right now, but through each moment of introspection, you will start to grasp a deeper meaning of your life. An invisible thread from the divine has woven through your entire journey, from the toughest challenges to the greatest victories. And when you look back, you will understand that nothing happened by chance. Every experience has brought you to this moment of awakening. One of the greatest misconceptions about being chosen is the belief that you must always be strong, unwavering, and flawless. But in truth, real strength comes not from being unbreakable, but from the courage to face yourself. During periods of isolation, you may feel weak, broken, or uncertain about your path. However, these feelings are not signs of failure. They are the doorway to your greatest empowerment. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is the highest form of courage. It is when you dare to accept that you are not perfect, to acknowledge that you are still growing and learning. When you are honest about your struggles, you not only free yourself, but you also open the door for the divine to work through you. It is in that raw, authentic space that miracles can unfold. You will experience healing, transformation, and divine guidance in a more powerful way than ever before. In the stillness of isolation, God is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. He does not call you to be perfect, He calls you to be authentic. Through this process, you will realize that what you perceive as your weaknesses are actually the very tools the divine uses to empower you. Those imperfections are part of your divine story, and they give you a depth of compassion and understanding that will serve others when the time comes. The strength found in vulnerability allows you to embrace both your light and your shadows. It teaches you to stand tall in your authenticity, without hiding or fearing, because you know you are loved and accepted by the Creator, exactly as you are. And when you accept yourself, you will find the freedom and courage to step into your calling with confidence. There will be times when you feel frustrated during periods of waiting, wondering why things aren't progressing as quickly as you desire. But in truth, this waiting time is not a delay in your purpose, it is a sacred moment of divine timing. The Creator is orchestrating every detail of your life. Even when you cannot see it, He is preparing you for something far greater than you could ever imagine. Just like a seed needs time to sprout, grow roots, and bloom, you too need time to develop the strength, wisdom, and character necessary for your mission. In the stillness of isolation, you are learning to trust that God's timing is perfect. There are no accidents, and every delay serves a higher purpose. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Your breakthrough is just ahead. The divine timing is never early or late, it is always right on time. This pause is simply a space for you to grow, heal, and prepare for the next step in your sacred journey. Embrace this sacred time and understand that this period of waiting is not just a pause, but an essential part of the divine plan that shapes you into the person who will fulfill your true calling. As the chosen one, you hold within you a treasure trove of gifts and talents, waiting to be awakened. These gifts may have remained dormant, hidden beneath layers of doubt, fear, or insecurity, but in the solitude and stillness of this season, God is offering you the chance to rediscover your divine potential. This time is not only for healing but for an awakening, a chance to explore who you really are and what you are capable of. Through this solitude, hidden talents will begin to surface. Whether it's a gift to heal, to teach, to create, or to lead, these are not mere abilities, but spiritual gifts bestowed upon you for a higher purpose. As you connect more deeply with God and your true self, you will start to witness these gifts emerge in ways that will surprise and empower you. The more you accept them, the more you will feel aligned with your higher calling. Unlocking your divine potential takes faith and trust in the journey. The full picture may not be visible yet, but with each step, you are peeling back layers to reveal your true self. As you embrace the gifts God has placed inside you, you will find yourself stepping into the life you were always meant to live, with the strength to fulfill the calling that has always been within your heart. This awakening process may feel both thrilling and daunting. but know that God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. As you tap into your divine potential, you will feel a newfound sense of purpose and confidence that will carry you through any challenge ahead. These gifts are not only meant for your benefit but for the world to see. When you embrace them fully, you will shine in ways you never imagined, lighting the path for others. One of the most profound gifts of isolation is the space it creates to let go of the past. As the chosen one, you may have carried emotional scars, trauma, or unresolved pain that have weighed you down. In this season of solitude, God is giving you the opportunity to release these burdens and move into a future unshackled by the past. Letting go is not about forgetting, it's about healing. God does not want you to carry old wounds and disappointments any longer. Instead, He invites you to surrender them, trusting that He will take care of them for you. This process may feel difficult, but the freedom that comes from releasing what no longer serves you is worth the struggle. As you let go of these old wounds, you create room for new blessings, new experiences, and profound growth. Letting go also involves forgiveness, not just of others, but of yourself. You may carry guilt or shame from past decisions, but know that these feelings do not define you. God is teaching you to forgive, heal, and move forward with renewed purpose. By releasing the past, you make space for the future He has prepared for you. This is a transformative journey, and every piece of the past that you let go of brings you closer to your true self and the divine purpose you are meant to fulfill. Embrace this process of freedom, for it is the work of God in your life. Trust that the best is yet to come. In the quiet of this time, God is redeeming your soul and preparing you for a future brighter than you can imagine.